out of Miami, Florida. He hails from Pinar del Rio, Cuba. Introducing Yoel, Soldier of God, Romero. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. At 6'2", weighing in 206 pounds, the former Bellator light heavyweight world champion as a professional stands at 22-6, and he too with 11 finishes to his credit, 6 by knockout, 5 by submission. By way of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, he fights out of San Diego, California, Phil, Mr. Wonderful Davis. In charge, your referee, Mike Beltran.
All right, gentlemen, been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you want. At the sound of the bell, come on out. Handle your business. Let's go.
Phil Davis's record 13th fight in Bellator MMA light heavyweight history. Yoel Romero at the age of 44. How much horsepower does this Alpha Romero have left? It's the main event.
All right, gentlemen, first round. You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Handle, let's go.
Bell in round one, the former light heavyweight champion Davis in the red gloves. Yoel Romero in his first fight here in Bellator MMA, returning to the 205 division in the blue gloves.
One of those unanswered questions is which Yoel Romero are we going to see? Are we going to see the guy that comes out and is explosive like he was against Paulo Costa, or the guy that just waits like the guy that fought Israel Adesanya?
Of course, with so much at stake, a potential opportunity to, well, become next in line following the Grand Prix. Semifinals, October 16th in Phoenix, Arizona, and of course, with Romero, known for those explosive bursts. And for Phil Davis, so many tools, so much talent, so much experience. And yet he said he needs something to motivate him. Yoel Romero motivates him, and he promises to be more aggressive. In fact, he said that this could be a one-round fight. I don't know if he was serious.
This could be a one-round fight, but you're seeing right now, Phil Davis, look where his right hand's at. He's very calculated in his stand-up. That right hand is right up by his chin, protecting him. Good defense there. He knows that Yoel's got a very powerful left hand. He's cautious. That's called being smart. Take your time and feel things out.
And Romero, well, he is known for bringing his vaunted power into the third and final rounds many times, into the late portions of fights.
Yoel is known to start slow. That has been part of him throughout his career. And then as things happen, where his big knockouts come, is usually in the third round.
His last fight stayed slow.
It stayed slow the whole time.
Inside calf kick scored by Romero, the southpaw, now back to orthodox. Davis checked that kick.
Davis being very cautious right now, just throwing sometimes 1-2, because he knows how explosive Yoel can be. He doesn't want to fall in any trap.
Number 3 ranked Phil Davis, who again has faced the current champion Vadim Nemkov twice, including challenging for the title in the Grand Prix in his last. And for Romero, 44, year and a half on the sidelines, moving up to a way more comfortable weight of 205.
You know, we talk all the time about people moving up in weight. The 205 for Romero. Look, no one's going to be any stronger than he is. No one's going to be any faster than he is at this weight. At 185, he was fast. He's going to be really fast in the 205 division when he explodes. So it's a great weight for him.
And he had issues making weight at 185, and again at this stage of his career. And you know he's all about challenges. A new lease on his MMA life here, and jumps right into a loaded light heavyweight division as they try to collect that data, try to figure each other out. And Romero,
just almost right there.
Under a minute left in the first. Davis goes downstairs. He's known for his kicks, and they exchange kicks, and Davis doing a good job of checking some of those
Very
kicks.
nice check on that kick. That did not feel good for Yoel. A lot of different looks. Yoel's giving him different angles, different stances. But Yoel is not really being offensive. He's not throwing a lot right now. He's letting this round get away just on the fact that Phil Davis has landed better kicks and a little bit more volume with his hands.
Davis fighting out of Azteca San Diego Boxing Club and 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. Romero representing American Top Team as we go to round 2.
Papi, te está terminando con derecha todo el tiempo. Te está terminando con derecha cerrada.
See, go high with it. All right. The rhythm there, the push-pull that's happening there, don't fall into his rhythm. Keep moving your feet, keep moving your shoulders, start building from there. You're falling in his rhythm and you're slowing down your game just a little bit. Don't let your game slow down. Stay on your own rhythm. Move your feet, move your shoulders, and let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. You're fast. You're fast. Hit there. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. You're fast enough. It's there. You just got to let it go.
We'll get it.
Just
Big John McCarthy, how do you have it on your unofficial scorecard after one round?
Unofficially, I've got Phil Davis taking that first round 10-9. Just not enough output in any fashion from Yoel Romero. You're taking a look. He hardly threw anything as far as what was landed. Not a whole lot by either guy, but at least the leg kicks that Phil Davis was throwing landed, and a lot of them were checked by Phil Davis when Yoel Romero was throwing them.
Bell in round 2. Romero landed 12 of 24 strikes in the first frame. Davis landed 9 of 45. And in the kicking department, Davis a perfect 6 for 6, while Romero went 9 for 14 in that first frame. And
Someone on that thing does not understand when a kick gets checked, you don't give it credit.
Hey, I'm just reporting the numbers. Numbers don't lie, John.
Yeah, guess what?
Oh, 1-2. Executed by Davis, and the counter left by Romero.
Very nice body shot by Phil Davis, going to the body with the left hand. You've seen Yoel Romero, very high guard.
Romero swinging wildly.
Very high guard, that's opening up his body. Phil has seen it, that's why he's sometimes going there.
Romero, a former Olympic silver medalist in wrestling. Davis, a former NCAA Division I national wrestling champion. And of course, it's an MMA cliche. 2 credentialed wrestlers are throwing down. And wow, a cue. Romero stuffing the takedown attempt by Davis.
He stuffed that easily, too.
Davis missing, taking himself off balance with that sweeping left hook, but then going to the textbook 1-2, splitting the guard of Romero. Romero, high guard like you mentioned, John, not returning fire.
Yeah. One thing you'd want to see out of Romero right now is when Phil starts to come in and he's landing those shots, stepping in. You got to counter that, make him pay.
There's a 1-2 in the right cross, lands for Davis.
Phil Davis needs to start stepping that up from a 1-2 into a 1-2-3 and then 4.
Romero trying to defend like big George Foreman. And it's Davis, though, with the footwork, putting the pressure on Romero before Romero comes forward, pushing that left hand into the face of Davis. A lot of feinting by Romero, not a lot of offense. And when he does throw offense, wild and off balance.
Yeah, a little bit off balance there, trying to land with some power.
You don't say. Romero trying to land with power, my man.
Romero does such a good job, though, defensively of just rolling and moving his shoulders, letting the shots, they'll touch him, but he's taking the steam off of the shot with that roll.
Can't get that. Davis almost off his feet, but you're right. Hit the target. And now Davis on the back foot, backing up and then coming forward with a three-punch combination, but doesn't score. There's an inside low kick by Romero, but then Davis lands a 1-2, and then the body kick, and that right cross definitely caught the attention of Romero.
Romero can give him the faces, but those shots landed, and they landed with power.
And Romero, as we mentioned, knocked out just once, stopped once in his career, and it came at 205. While Davis, he has never been knocked out or submitted. As durable as they come in the sport of MMA.
Both of these guys are so durable. Out of all the fights between the two, only one stoppage.
Pace beginning to pick up with 60 seconds left in the second round. Jab to the midsection by Davis.
Got an NC2A champion wrestler, an Olympic silver medalist, and we've had one takedown attempt.
As I mentioned, it's a cliche, right? When two credentialed wrestlers meet, expect a striking battle.
That's it.
Romero starting to loosen up, both of them sweating as they exchange fire. Center of the cage, less than 30 seconds remaining. And Davis gets the takedown on Romero.
That's what I'm talking about.
Talk about the differences in wrestling between the Olympic silver medalist and the NCAA national champion.
A lot of people are going to say that, Yoel Romero, he's an Olympic silver, he's a better wrestler, he's got better credentials. But the style of wrestling is different. Freestyle wrestling that Yoel Romero is used to compared to folk style at top game that Phil Davis is so good.
And he ends the round in top position, so a confidence booster for Davis, taking Romero off his feet with the takedown.
This was really, this round was a tale of two different halves. Romero landed some good things in the beginning. Nice right hand right there. He caught Phil Davis. Romero also comes in, nice left hand straight down the middle right there. That pushes Phil back. And then Phil Davis, halfway through the round, really started changing it up and lighting Romero up with some clean shots right there.
And yet good defense by Romero, too, in that sequence.
Good defense, but then he did get caught, if you remember. And then this big takedown right at the end.
And set it up with the strikes.
That's exactly right. That's the difference. If you don't have to be the better wrestler in MMA to be the guy that can get the takedown.
MMA wrestling, different thing. George St. Pierre mastered that aspect of his legendary career as we get set for the third and final round of this light heavyweight main event here in San Jose.
All right, gentlemen, third and final round. Good fight. Ready to fight. Handle, let's go.
Round number 3. And it definitely appears that the engines are revving up. Much better pace in that second round. Big John McCarthy has Davis ahead, 2 rounds to 0. So for Yoel Romero, at least according to BJM, he's going to have to deliver one of those third round knockouts that he's known for, or finish submission if he wants.
Well, we've seen him do it many times, so it's not something that is foreign to him. He can definitely do that. But these have been close rounds, but little differences are saying to me, Phil Davis is the guy that's winning the round.
And Romero's never scored a submission. Davis has never been finished. Intriguing final 4:15 here. Shark Tank.
See, this is the Romero you want to see in the first round, though.
And Davis gets another takedown, almost moves right to mount, and now has Romero's back. Romero has never been submitted in the scramble. Romero feeling the heat from Davis. Third takedown of the fight.
And he's got him up with his back on that cage. Nice knee to the body by Phil.
So wrestling does play a factor thus far for Phil, Mr. Wonderful Davis, who told us at the fighter meeting that he would go to his wrestling. And he is doing it here in the third and final round, muting the fearsome offense of Yoel Romero.
Beautiful job by Phil Davis in showing fight IQ and, hey, I can take you down and I can keep you down where you can't hurt me. This is a great opportunity for Phil Davis right here to just put some good shots on Yoel Romero.
The Shark Tank has been the friendly confines for Phil Davis. He is 4-0 in this building and now attempting to go a perfect 5-0, looking to spoil the debut of Yoel Romero.
Phil Davis on the ground. He's got a beautiful setup for his Kimura. He's got a great setup as far as an arm triangle and anaconda choke. He's got really solid submission.
Oh, he's got amazing submission skills.
Got really solid submission.
Oh, he's got amazing submission skills.
Nice elbow by Phil. Quick, sharp, slicing elbow.
Phil Davis has fought the best of the best. He's been to the top of the mountain here in Bellator MMA. His record, 13th fight for the promotion and light heavyweight. Good reversal by Romero, getting back to his feet where he hopes to deliver high drama in the final 2 minutes.
Outstanding use of the underhook to get himself back to his feet by Yoel.
Level change by Davis, but this time Romero able to thwart it.
He's trying to get his hands together. He finally does, and here comes your takedown.
Take me down to Takedown City.
Phil Davis has never had this many takedowns in his last 3 fights combined.
Amazing. And he mentioned it. He talked about it. There's been frustration in the fans of Phil Davis that he hasn't utilized his great wrestling that often, and you would think again against a guy like an Olympic silver medalist, but a 44-year-old former silver medalist, and Phil Davis continues to treat Yoel Romero like a newborn baby treats a diaper, John.
Right now, he's utilizing a skill set that he's had for so long, and he's doing a great job of taking Yoel sometimes.
Nasty knee strikes to the ribs.
Working himself to his feet, but then getting dropped back down. Nice ribs, just keep on hitting with the knees. A nice attack by Phil Davis.
Phil Davis was in a state of limbo heading into this fight, standing between gatekeeper status and, of course, a man who's defeated him twice, the champion, Vadim Nemkov. Phil Davis has put together a successful game plan. Romero desperate to try to create separation, desperate to detonate a Cuban missile, but Davis is giving him no space whatsoever in order to operate.
Hard to get a big knockout when you have no space between you. Yoel Romero in a position right now. He's got to try to separate. No time left.
Phil Davis, Mr. Wonderful, has to feel wonderful about his performance in tonight's main event. All the talk was about the debut of Yoel Romero, and yet Phil, Mr. Wonderful Davis, in the words of Roy Jones Jr., you all must have forgot because, man, he put together a tremendous performance. What did you think of his game plan and the way he executed it tonight?
I thought his game plan was really solid. He came out very cautious, had a high guard for the defense of the big left hand that Yoel possesses. did all the right things and just built upon each round.
And now you know, especially on Twitterverse, one of the reasons why I'm not a part of social media, but people are going to say, what'd you expect? You expected that against a guy who hasn't fought for a year and a half and who's now 44 years old. Don't take away from what Phil Davis did here tonight.
Oh, look at Phil Davis just beat Yoel Romero in a fashion that proves how good he is. I've said it before. Look at before this fight, everyone was saying Yoel Romero was the favorite. I said no. I think Phil Davis is, and this is why. He wrestles so well in the folk styles of being in the top position. The way he was able to ride on top of Yoel, that was a difference maker in that last round. He fought a very smart and effective fight throughout.
We think the decision is academic. We also know that this is mixed martial arts. Let's go to the fight stats, John. And hey, I know that sometimes you feel the numbers lie in terms of these stats. What do you make of this?
No, this is close to accurate. When I'm looking at them saying that, oh, the kicks, look, when a kick is checked, that's not a kick that landed. But 59 strikes.
And look at this number.
And that's the,
wow.
Look at the bottom. 5 takedowns to 0. Before this fight, nobody would have said that that was the way it was going to be.
In the words of the loonies from the Bay Area, Phil Davis had 5 on it when it came to takedowns. Perhaps the most surprising stat against Yoel Romero. Will Phil Davis bounce back after having his 3-fight win streak snapped against the current champion Vadim Nemkov? It sure looks that way from my vantage point. Yoel Romero pleading his case. Romero saying that he thought it was 5 rounds? Oh, wow. Of course, in the UFC, main events, 5 rounds, but here only the title fights are 5 rounds, and man, Yoel Romero should have known that. Let's get it up to Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we'll go to your 3 judges. Your first judge at cage side, Ron McCarthy, scores the fight 30-27. He sees it for Davis. Your second judge, Jaron Vallel, scores the fight 29-28, scoring it for Romero. Your third and final judge at cage side, Michael Bell, scores the fight 30-26 for the winner by split.